up, YouTube Nation, all my brothers and sisters and motovloggers across the world, and to my 671 subscribers that for some odd reason watch my channel. It's your boy back in action. I decided to come out and ride, come out from the depths. And as you can see, a crystal clear picture from my GoPro. I got my new GoPro in, guys, and girls, and peoples, and things, and all these peoples. Finally got it back. It actually came in the mail, nice and packaged, and I like tore it open expecting like a whole nother new GoPro. No, it was just a camera. It makes me happy just to have it back. It was like riding naked. I did ride the bike a little bit without the camera. I felt like I was cheating on you guys, you know? But needless to say, my faith in GoPro has been restored. GoPro's products are pretty incredible. I feel like everybody has them. People love their cameras. I enjoy their product line. They kind of failed with the drone itself, but you know, shit happens, so. What in the heck's going on here? What is this kid doing? Is this kid running out in traffic? What is he doing? This kid running. Why is he running? Hold up, we were about to help them out. Hang on. Hey, stop, kid. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Stop.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are...
What in the world?
Are you taking it back to your car? Don't take money. I just want...
Hey, you alright?
Well, I'm walking around looking for him, and he's not. No, this is not what we're gonna do, and your dad's on the way. He's already in trouble. This is my son. My other son is at home. In your car. Oh, you gotta go. Okay?
Y'all okay?
Thank you.
I didn't hurt you, did I?
No, you're good.
All right.
You're good. Thank you very much. Ow. She's not going to be surprised.
Y'all have a good day. Okay. I don't really know exactly what just happened there, but I know if I'd have ran from my mom at that age, she'd have bent me over her knee and whooped my ass. Not every day that you see like a 7-year-old or 6-year-old, however old that kid was, like straight up just leave the cops. He was straight up dusting her like nobody's business. And I kind of like lost train of thought of what I was talking about. Yeah, it's just amazing that I just ran upon that. He's probably better off being in police custody than he was being in his mom's custody. I can remember being there. I don't know, maybe Officer 401 can comment on that and tell me what was going on, because I'm at a loss for words what just happened, really. Anyways, I'm back on the bike, guys. If you saw the last video, I did some drone stuff on there. I want to do more drone stuff. I got a drone from DJI, the standard. If you haven't checked out that video, please go over and check that out. I did my first kind of like review, and I felt like I did a pretty okay job. There was no chase on two wheels. I felt like it was pretty good. Pretty good material. I feel like I covered the product pretty well. If you guys are looking into a drone and you've never flown one, it's perfect. I felt like, you know, that it was a mediocre drone, but when I bought it, when I was buying it, I was like, you know, what am I gonna be missing out on? And then I flew it and saw the quality out of it and just couldn't believe it. It was absolutely amazing. Flying it was like super simple. First one I was looking at was actually the Mavic Pro. And the Mavic Pro, like its whole thing is like all of its sensors and its ability to be able to maneuver around objects. Standard, the things that make it different from the rest, obviously it is the starter model, and it doesn't fly as near as far. It's just super awesome. I had a lot of fun with it. I feel like I need to give some TLC to the Harley. Definitely needs some work. I'll be doing an oil change on it pretty soon, and then I've got parts coming in for it. I really hope that certain YouTubers are not giving up on themselves, especially if they're just starting out. And this is kind of what I wanted to talk about today. What inspires you to YouTube? What do you guys, what drives y'all to YouTube? You know, is it a thought? Is it an opinion? For me, this is just absolute fun. And every day that I get on this bike, I feel like a topic, like I've mentioned so much in the past, can be impacted by so many people. You're motovlogging or you were motovlogging and you've impacted already a specific crowd, then don't give up. Don't let it be short-lived. There's so many people in motovlogging now, it becomes really difficult to make sure that your content is out there and that it's right and that it actually has some type of meaning of proof behind it. Just kind of fell in love with this.
The truth is, that really shows what happens.
As you can kind of tell that I'm not only camera driven, but I'm gear driven. I like riding my motorcycle and it is absolutely beautiful today.
And now you've got yourself something funky.
I'm headed out to do some training for that private life that I have that you guys don't really see that. There's just so much stuff going on. And I feel like every motovlogger says that. Mine is not necessarily geared so much towards the channel. You know, you gotta have a life too on aside this. So the reason I say my faith in humanity and GoPro has been restored is because I had a camera that had a lot of static in it. I started speaking with one of the support reps for GoPro, and he was real nice and knowledgeable about the product. And I was just kind of distraught about how they go about doing their troubleshooting, even though I don't mind making a video, which is the first thing he asked for. But then they actually wanted me to submit a video to them so they could see the distortion in the quality. So I looked at it as like an interview for GoPro. Like, I'm gonna give you guys a video and I'm gonna blow your socks off and then you're gonna sponsor me, right? No, that wasn't the case. So we talked back and forth several days. I got a little angry, I think, from one time or another, but for something that's so important to me as what you're viewing now and what I just caught back there. Anyways, I sent them the camera, they took their time with it. If it wasn't for the time that they spent getting it returned to me, it was a flawless process. And this is why I'm true to GoPro. They have to know that somebody's on the other end of this camera and it's not all about the technical jumbo. It's their way of life, you know, if they use the camera and it's a hobby or whatever, or anyone that does this as a job, you know, it means everything to them. And this is kind of how I explained it to them. Needless to say, I got the camera back. I hope it looks sharp for you guys. If you have to deal with GoPro and their support, they're pretty good, which doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't sound really great. They did an extraordinary job. They got the camera back to me free of charge. Now you can see crystal clear. I've got so much more videos coming. I hope you guys look forward to it as much as I do. And I really hope that you like today's video with whatever I randomly caught back there. That kid dusted that cop, for the record. Now, was he in the right? Probably not, but it was still funny. And I really hope that he's okay and that I didn't do anything that I shouldn't have done, but I just saw a distraught kid, confused. And I feel like I would help out the officer that looked like she was in distress and the mother who was also in distress. And I apologize if I caused any inconvenience or if anybody's upset with me about that, but I feel like I did the right thing. This has been your boy, Dennis the Menace. Catch me on the next one. Peace.
If you came to groove, there's no reason to prove. And now you've got yourself something funky.